Testing. Don't know how this video gonna go, and I don't know. Matter of fact, don't know if I'm gonna do my face cam. Pause for a second. Anyways, I've been sitting here messing with my camera for about a few minutes. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna be too zoomed in, but I just wanted to talk. What's up? What's up? Let me change the scenery. You see the cat tree in the back. It's your boy AG the Gamer Man. And yes, I'm holding the microphone like a little rapper or something. I don't even feel like I want to talk like this. I want to talk to you guys. I want to talk about I'm sorry, I never done this before. I'm all over the place. Um so I don't even know how to do this. I'm just kind of rambling. Anyways, being me, I just want to say this is gonna be a little bit different of a video. I just want to really sit down, deep dive, and talk about my experiences with Marvel Rivals and just being a very low tier content creator, and just playing competitive. Period. I would like to add this is one of the very few first game I've ever played ranked or slash competitive in. So I just want to talk about it. And the other game I have experience in, which I've said many of times, is NBA 2K. Back in when I was yay high, little TD bopper back in 2K like 13 and 14 and 12. I was on a team. We was very top in the world at some point. I'm not going to deep dive and indulge on that because I don't have all the evidence to really back it up. I got a little evidence, but we ain't going to talk about that. Anyway, we're talking about Marvel Rivals, bro. Man, we are in season 9. Well, in season 9 now. I guess we've been in like going on 3 weeks now. I guess into season 9. Um, as I'm recording this today, man, I just want to say, bro. Like I said, taking a break from trying to edit some videos. I might throw away editing video after this. I just want to talk about my experience, and it's I think 3 things I want to talk about. That's man, I'm so I'm so like this is how not distraught, but man, Marvel Rivals has been mind blowing. Every season is something new. Every year it's been a major tournament, something every year, every day. I just saying, I think I know 2 things. 3 things. It's 3 things. I got 3 things to talk about. I want to talk about in this video. So this video might not be long. I don't know where I'm gonna stop at, how long it's gonna be, but I'm talking to my peoples who play Marvel Rivals a lot. I was about to say daily, but I don't think I'll play it daily. But nah, for real, let's get right into the first thing I want to talk about, which I feel like I'm not I got the only take of this, but I've been very strong about this take about these players that play this game. Shout out to everybody. Like I said, shout out again to everybody who plays Marvel Rivals. This is just me sharing my view, bro. I want to talk about. I ain't gonna lie. I'm going straight into this shit without no warming up. I might have to do a little intro video or something. But no, bro. I want to talk about the delusion in a lot of these players, bro. I wish, man, man. I'm gonna go check my notes really quickly while I'm talking to y'all. But bro, I promise y'all, I had so many experiences that some I didn't even jot down. And like I was gonna sit here and try to remember all of them before I started recording, but man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just hopping to this thing, bro. I'm hopping right to this thing, talking about y'all. Let's talk about. Oh, I got a fourth thing I want to talk about that's been happening lately, and it's crazy that I've been catching them. But anyway, we're gonna stay on delusional people, bro. Y'all delusional players who don't know how to play a team game, but at the same time know what your role is straight delusion. I know what I said probably didn't make the most sense, so I'm gonna give you an example. If you're a DPS, I want you to explain to me in the comments what you think a DPS does, what the role is. Because I'm gonna say, for my multitude of games, I can play Smite. Smite is also a game I played a little competitive, a little ranked. I didn't get it. I didn't get the full. That took me years before I played ranked in that game because I was just so like I was ass at the game in the beginning. I just love that game. I just genuinely fell in love in that game. But anyways, not talking about Smite. DPS, other games. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, all you DPS damage players, duelists, bro. If you're a DPS and you're the, especially if you're the only DPS, or you can switch off DPS because you're the only one struggling, or whatever the situation is. If you're a damage player, bro, and you're complaining about a Spider-Man diving our healers or your healers, gang. I know tanks appeal. I'm not saying tanks shouldn't appeal. I'm not saying healers should get better at surviving, which both all facts can be true, but this is my fact from my POV. If I'm solo tanking, which I happen to like because I'm a tank main, there is no way in the absolute depths of I'm not gonna say that. In the absolute depths of this game, there is no way I can come back and peel. You're a DPS telling other people to help your healers or strategists kill Spider-Man or X, Y, and Z. Bro, how about you switch to somebody who can help peel? Bucky, Scarlet Witch, man, Iron Fist. Iron Fist probably only DPS who can manage to chase Spider-Man. And you're not really supposed to chase Spider-Man, which is another topic we can get into another day, though. But y'all complaining about like I had a Hella who was I hate bringing up KD, but KD was God, hot God, but she was like 4-9. She was like Spider-Man diving the healers, and I was like, ain't that your job though? Like I'm gonna get me wrong, I will peel. I'll always peel, especially if I have a penny. I will peel and help. Because sometimes I'm like a part time strategist in DPS. Also, I know how hard it can be to, especially DPS two, worry about one part of the job when you got to come back and help. But that's also part of your job. It's a two parter. Same thing with strategists. It's a two parter. Not only are you supposed to help us heal, you also gotta know how to stay alive. Don't go in that game 2-18 as a healer. You just messed up everything in the game. But anyway, we're not on y'all yet. We're on these DPS right now. We're gonna talk about the delusion of DPS. Had a hell of to go 4-9. Let's get back to it. Had a hell of to went 4-9, telling me. Oh, she didn't tell me. It started out saying, "Man, we should help the strategists." Okay, cool, and I did. We did. We helped the strategists. Boom. It came to a point to where I noticed that I was a solo tank, and then I was like, "Oh, I didn't even know I was solo tank until the last 2 minutes of the game." So and then it was like she said something again. And I was like, "Hey, I peeled. I did my best at peeling because I think I was peeling. I think it was Spider Man too, ironically. And I got like two kills from Spider Man, and I also stunned him a bunch of times for her to clean him up. So I was like, hey, bro, like we peeled, bro. I don't know what you I don't know what you expected. Like we peeled, bro, and you're a DPS who went negative. You can switch to a tank and peel, or you can switch to a third strategist, which is taking over the game to this day still, which is mind blowing. It's like, man, people can't get up 3 healers, bro. But people cannot get up 3 healers. But no, for real, like you as a DPS has a two part. And then depending on what DPS you choose, your job changes. Like if you go Spider Man and Iron Fist, if you go Wolverine, if you go Psylocke, if you go Majik, I can understand if you don't want to peel. We just have to adjust to that. Because if you're diving their back line and doing the same thing they're doing to us, I might sound crazy saying this, but it's a even out. Like it's even. Like you feel me? It's evened out if that happens. Because it's an even fight if you're successfully diving their healers the same as ours divers get healed. Because then I would be more encouraged to peel if it means they stay they stay alive a lot longer than like just to survive the initial fight, and then we can take over. We can take over. But when you're a DPS who's not pilling or killing, what are we doing? And that comes to my second thing I want to talk about. I don't know why I threw the second out so late. Second thing I want to talk about is these egos. And I get it. I sometimes I gotta check myself. It happens. But when you go into the game and say and not checking yourself what you're not doing, do not try to make somebody else do the work that you're demanding for. You can easily switch into that what you need. If you feel like you need a better tank, ask a switch. Or go third tank or go third strategies you feel like the sustain of the fights are not long. You know how many times I have to switch to third healer? Because I just feel like the sustain of our fights weren't doing. And then this time I went third DPS because I feel like we just went doing damage output. Now, granted, as a tank main, there is certain tanks that I would implement first if I feel like we need damage, like a Groot, like a Thor, sometimes a Penny. So those were like my top three. I feel like I need to implement damage, or if I feel like I need to help dive, I go Cap. I might go Cap. I go Venom. I've been practicing Venom again. Or I can go Rogue, even though I haven't really just fully dived in and used Rogue in a long time. But Rogue is still one of my very good characters. I mean, I gotta play with her a lot, know her combo. You have to be willing to switch, to learn, to change, to check yourself, to check your surroundings, actually see what's going on instead of assuming. That's why ego is a terrible thing in this game. I'm forgetting my third reason. That's crazy. But ego, terrible thing in this game. So is delusion. Third thing, no, we're gonna stay with delusion. We're gonna stay with delusion. Delusion with the tank. I'm a tank. So I guess I'll touch on this too. Y'all tanks sometimes we just run straight forward at the team and then demand heal. I'm gonna say that one more time. Y'all tanks, Thor, Venom, Strange, y'all would run into these fights, these battles by yourself. And I'm not saying like by yourself because we're not there with you. It'd be like around the corner. Y'all would just jump, hop, skip around the corner quicker than we can get to you. And then y'all get bombarded by the whole six squad and be like, heal me. Gang, again, delusion. Just because you are a tank, you have four, the three, the 250, whatever, 350 more health than regular people. Or maybe in 400, I believe the number's right. Yeah, 400 more health does not mean you can go out there and fight a 1v6 or 1v. You can't even fight a 1v2 depending on who you fighting. You get grabbed by Wolverine, you're done, buddy. I don't. Come on, bro. Unless you're a thing, but whatever. We ain't talking about that right now. You cannot go out there and find a 1v whatever. You could. Some of you tanks can barely fight a 1v1. Like some of you tanks cannot fight some of these 1v1s, and y'all think y'all finna fight a 1v whatever. Like when you're a tank, you don't have to just inherently take all the damage. You can cipher it, you can block some of it, take some of it, yes, but know how to get behind cover when you're starting to dip below half. I feel like when you start to dip below half, be more cautious. Don't wait till you're at 85% low and then expect us to heal you back up to 100% while all six guys or women, whatever, heroes are tagging the fuck out of you. And yes, I finally said my first curse word of the goddamn video. That's two now. You guys are delusional. Thinking you can go in there. I just had a fucking Thor who literally just stood there in the middle of the fights because he either needed heals or he just ran out there without a plan. Brother man, again, please back it up. Come back. Stage a corner. Stage a fight. Siphon it. Run and get some heal real fast. Run to us to get some heals real fast. Do something. You don't have to run out there in the fight just because you got 700 health. Come on, gang. That ain't it. It's super not it. Like I'm telling you, it's not it at all. And that pretty much sums up the only problem I see with tanks is that I mean a lot of you got little minor problems. That everything would be like kind of come with the game type situations. But like stop taking all the damage, bro. I had to learn it myself, okay? Season about 4 or 5, I had changed my whole outlook on playing tank. Okay, I did. Like, come on, bro. It's season 9. Y'all. Some of y'all been playing this game too long to be just not changing nothing about how you play at all. Come on now. And last but not least, let's get to the delusion of the strategist, and then we're gonna go to my next topic, which probably won't be as long. Delusion of the strategist, bro. Y'all do not be healing. And I don't know what it is. Do you not believe that we can do the damage? Because sometimes it be like that. And as a strategist, I've seen my DPSs not do nothing, and I get it. But like, you just feed the game, let the game flow first before you go out there and cloak and try to get your little 3 piece off. Cloak is not like that. He's good. It can be good, can be all right, but at times he can be very shitty. Like he just not does that much influx of damage. I don't know if he does more damage than Scarlet Witch. I feel like he doesn't. Basic attack wise, I don't know. I might have to I might have to count the seconds or something one day. But no, bro, no, no. Going to cloak mode all day is not it. Jubilee, I some of these Jubilee players. Shout out Jubilee, new god, new hero, new champ, whatever you want to call him. She can do a lot of healing, but some reason people just don't do healing with her. I don't know if people are not throwing her bubble correctly, or people throwing her bubble at the enemies. I don't exactly know, cause I know her bubble can do a little bit of damage and it can blind, but sometimes you gotta use that bubble sometime in this game to heal first primarily, and then use it into one of those big group fights to where you can also use it to blind and to do damage. But right now, Jubilee players, come on, bro. Just heal first and the shit gonna come to you. Also, the Lunas, if you're not like that, stop being like that. I know some Lunas is like that with the damage, but if you're not like that, stop being like that. We we're not gonna get into too much about the Luna shit. I can't even talk shit because I'm not, I suck with Luna, so I can't even talk too much shit. But it's not like I'm out there. It's not like I'm out there using Luna though. Like that's my point. Like I'm not out there trying to full blast headshots with Luna. Mantis is still really good. Y'all can use Mantis with DPS. Actually, do not, hey, do not take anything I just said and use it. I would just troll it. Do not do that with Mantis. You will get yelled at, maybe even slurred. Sorry if that's spite. Sorry if that's spite. All right, man. I think they pretty much just on the delusion of players because like a lot of players just have the delusion that they're not the problem. And that's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Like, because there's games on there where I think I did something wrong, but there is games out there. Like I just had a group game in silver, which I hate to say I'm back in silver on PC because of the whole reset. Um, yeah, the whole reset. I just had a 35k damage group game, and I was flabbergasted on how I lost that game. I think I was solo tank at some point. I mean, that's probably the reason why. But dude, man, God, bro, I was solo taking and I just didn't get right, bro, at all. 35 damage, 35k damage. I had the most final hits. Obviously, since I was Groot, I had the most block damage. I was like 284. I had bringing them KD, but sometimes KD matter. And I'm like 284, 35. God, bro, absolute banger match for me. And this, we ain't gonna. That's another day. All right, let's talk about egos. I already touched on a little bit, but let's talk about these egos. Stop thinking you're better than the person you're playing with. Also, stop thinking you can coach them. Let's work together. Which is gonna bring up my third topic. Let's work together. Let's come up with gameplays. But tell me what you're thinking. Don't make me. Tell me what you're thinking, but don't just make me choose what you want me to be. You can't like let's talk about what strategy we want to do. Players. I mean, I know that sounds crazy because it's just a one match. It's one match and person that met before. You I mean again. Okay, cool. But like be like, hey, can we get a Scarlet Witch for this? Hey, you think you can use Bucky? If you use Bucky, I understand you might be good with him. I can help you do this while you just focus on one thing. Like, talk like that. Talk real cool. Like, you ain't gotta be like, hey, can we get a better tank? Because you ain't doing it. Like, like I think that's I'm bringing up the same Hella game. I'm sorry, guys, dude. This same Hella that was like 2 and some 4-9, whatever. But 4-9 Hella, but she was like, can I get Scarlet Witch? And my girlfriend was Scarlet Witch. My girlfriend had just had like a 25 kill, 25k damage against Scarlet Witch, and in this game she was doing alright. She was like 8. She probably like whatever swap, like 4-9. She was like 8-4. It was something like that. Hello, just one point away. And if anybody knows Scarlet Witch, if you're like if you're other DPS or you don't have the DPS on your team, Scarlet Witch is kind of like she does baby amount of health damage. That's why you really gotta pair her up with 2 DPS. I don't, and I'm saying it to say that this Hella was not DPS. She wasn't even a heal. She was out on the field getting killed. Out here on the field getting killed, bro. Straight garbage. I'm going back on this Hella. Luckily, I ain't put you game tag. Or any game name, whatever you want to call it. But egos, bro, like switch. That's my point right there. If you're not killing stuff, switch the tank, bro. I could have went damager. I've been having a great Blade season or 2 seasons with Blade. I could have went anything, but maybe that's on me. I should have said something. But I was tanking and I was doing great at tanking. So I felt like if I was a switch, then it would have been another bad switch. But to each his own. To each his own. I ain't, like I said, I'm not gonna too much. I ain't gonna try to spark too much on ego because we all have egos. It happens. We just gotta check ourselves, do better, be better, just be a better version of ourselves, not just be better than other people, just to ourselves at the end of the day. Especially if you want to win, you gotta be better than yourself. Let's be honest. Anyways, let's go to the third, probably the final topic for real. For real, I might have a fourth special one, but teamwork, bro. And I've already touched on this. We gotta work as a team. We gotta work as a team, whether it's communication, better ping. If you're getting dove, just say it. I can't see it. Don't get dove and be like, you disrespect about my. No, bro. I'm 30 meters, 20 meters, 15 meters, 10 meters ahead of you. I can't see behind me. I ain't got eyes back in my head, especially when I'm tanking. And then sometimes on DPS, depending on who I'm using, I'm definitely not gonna see you. Because if I gotta dive DPS, I'm diving. I'm not even nowhere near you. I'm definitely 30 meters ahead of you. So if you get in dough, bro, I don't think I can see you to kill feed. I can't see how they killed you. Especially if it's like a Namor. I primarily think Namor stays with the team or in the back. But there's a new dive meta. So when if you get in dough, bro, just hey, simply say in chat or call and be like, hey, bro, Spider Man diving me or whatever, whoever is diving me, can you just keep a lookout, keep a watch out? I'm gonna stay alive as long as I can. Just need some help. Whatever. I mean, I said it probably too nice. You ain't gotta say it like I said. You can say it in your own language. Just don't goddamn call nobody a dumbass. Then you ain't really getting no pills or no heals. I'm not touching you. Let me let me stop. But teamwork, bro. We gotta have better teamwork in this game. Whether it's just communication, it could be something as small as communication. That's it. But that probably pretty much everything I had to say off my mind right now. Might be a part two, but hey, man. Oh, special topic I want to talk about because I gotta talk about this because I have caught 3 people in the past week. I caught 3 people in the past week. I want to talk about one thing, bro. Hey, bro, there's a hey Marvel Rivals. I don't know. I might clip this part and just send it to you. Hey, there is starting to be a new string of hackers coming out. Um, I have caught 3 hackers this past week, and like I said, I hadn't even played the game daily. Uh, bro, I've caught 3 hackers. I caught one just last night. He was on my team. He was like a 2-8 Hawkeye. He was a 2-8 Hawkeye slash Bucky. And then this man popped off the very next round, 32-10. I'm pretty sure he went 2-10 and 2-9 at some point. I just said 2-8 because that was the last number stat line I remember seeing, but he might have went like 2-10, and then Metro went 32-10. It might be 2-9. Like I said, that's 2 deaths. The next 15, not 15 minutes, they didn't last that long, but the next like 10 or so minutes versus 8 deaths in the first 8 minutes. You telling me that ain't coincidence, bruh? I was gonna chalk it up to coincidence too. I was so close, and then I looked. I was like, man, something don't feel right. I'm gonna go look, and I don't think I reported him yet, which I gotta report him here shortly. Not thinking because I'm just thinking about it. Be fair to everybody else because it was silver. People need to get out silver. Anyway, this guy. Oh man, I'm sort of off topic. Just realized one of the hackers wasn't even in comp. It was in quick play, but yeah, this guy, but this last very recent was in silver. This man went Bucky and Hawkeye, and he wasn't making it so known that he was doing it. Like he wasn't just out there spamming the headshot, spamming the wall hack, spamming. So it was kind of hard to catch. I had to watch for like a few minutes before I caught it. But there was moments where he would just, it's in my hand, yeah. He would just go here and then go there, and then go here, go there, and then go there, and he would hit but the start of the fights, or when he had solo fights, or the start of the fights, he would not turn it on all the way, and you could just tell that like brother was hacking enough to where he was getting great hits off. He was like his tracking was good. I think that's what it is. It was I think that I don't know to differentiates of hacks, but he definitely had a tracking one. He might have had a headshot or wall hack, but that was one that was he was tracking. He was snapping to bodies. Not headshot, but he was snapping to bodies. So yeah, you gotta do something about the attackers, bro. So anyways, why is it so loud why does it peak so much when I laugh? Anyway, it's your boy. Give me a hand in the camera. It's your boy, Age the Gamer Man. I might show some gameplay, but I'm out this thing. Peace.